this is my friend's Lanshan 2. Now I've never seen one of these, so this isn't a review, it's just looking around it. First time. We did have it a little bit tighter earlier on. He's got some bungee cord things coming out here. You can pitch it lower to the ground down there. So we'll just swing around the outside. He seam sealed it himself, and I think he's done a decent job because I don't think it's leaked when he's used it. You've got these attachment points on the back. Probably I would suggest that you put bungee cord on that just for a little bit of flexibility there, but that's okay. This is quite a useful little thing for opening doors. I think I could do a getting hold of one of those. That might be useful, something to remember to find out what that is. And you've got, to be fair, pretty decent porch in here, and he's put his Nemo mat in here. This is the Lanshan 2 Pro with the sewn in inner. So this, yeah, so this must be very similar then to the Durston X-Mid 1 Pro with the sewn in inner. So because that has this thing, he's put this bit of cord on here because I think water was dripping down and then not going through the netting and then coming in. So I think he's put this little attachment thing here. He's done a couple of little odd mods, so I don't know exactly which is a mod and which is what comes with it, but it's quite light, you know, apparently, because like I said, it's literally the same kind of as the Durston X-Mid 1 Pro with the inner sewn in. So the only bits that you have kind of separate are the doors, because obviously you've got an inner door and then an outer door each side, but the inner, you know, this is the fly sheet here. So apparently this is based on the Z-Pax duplex shelter. It's kind of similar to that, but obviously they've used sil nylon rather than Cuben fiber, DCF. I think the friends put a cord outside there, over there, but yeah, I mean it was about 100. How much was it? About 180? Roughly, yeah. So it's about 180. It's about 180 pounds. You know, it's pretty pretty reasonably priced. You know, it's all Chinese, English. Oh, this is. But yeah, I mean, if you're going out in reasonable fair weather, you know, the weather's not too bad, then it doesn't look too bad, really. You know, if you just want to try something a little bit cheaper, obviously with the doors you could bring them down closer, then your porch would be, you know, quite a bit smaller. So I don't know how big the, you know, the porch is exactly when that's brought down here, but it's probably quite a bit smaller. But yeah, okay, yeah, it's just like a first little, there's a wasp. But you get a little hanging thing here that you could probably put a light on. Little hang loop there for a light. Just regular walking poles. If you use trekking poles, then I think the trekking pole would fit up there. But obviously if you had a pacer pole, then you'd need the handle down and a bung on there, or my friend's just got a Durston pole here, so you just need a couple of walking poles to hold it up. But to be fair, you know, for what it is, it doesn't look too bad in here. It's quite spacious, you know, but it is a two-person tent. Having said that, if there was 2 of you in here, bearing in mind that this is a wide mat and clearly takes up 3/4 of the inner, so you're not going to get 2 wide mats in here. You'd probably maybe get presumably 2 regular mats in here. I mean, really, all these 2-people tents, they're really more spacious, very spacious 1-person tents, I think. Venting, obviously you've got mesh doors, so it's not clearly not 4-season with, you know, complete mesh door, but you've got a mesh door. Biggest problem for me is a J-zip on completely the wrong side. So I lie this side here, and this mesh door is right where my head will be, and it's the same on the other side. It's a shame that they didn't put the mesh, you know, the J-zip on the same side on both sides, so at least if you've got someone who's a left-handed sleeper, liar as it went, I don't mean lying down, you know, for me cooking would be just very difficult. You know, I would have to come back here, and you know, it will be very fiddly and annoying for me to use this. But you know, let's just do a simple 1-nighter in it and just put up with the door being in the wrong place, because you know, this would be unusable for me. But it's worth. You've got mesh up here, so you've got plenty of venting, and then obviously the vent there. So it's decent venting, because obviously this is going to be venting here, and then you've got mesh up here, the venting there. So I mean, it's got decent amount of venting all considered, and it is like an introduction to a single skin shelter. You know, you could get something cheap and cheerful like this, see how you get on with it, and then step up to your MLD stuff, you know, which is a bit better quality, you know, and you've probably got better options and such like. But you know, if you just want to just cheap and cheerful, just see how you get on, or just skip the 200 quid and get something proper first time. Outside of it, ooh, looks like that rubber. Oop. That's good, isn't it? It's dropped down here. We're wrecking everything. Yeah. We're wrecking everything. No, we've got to. We put it back. We've rescued it.
They're not bad, them little things.
No, it looks quite decent.
The little magnet thing.
Yeah, the little magnet thing. Yes.
I have used